everyone, it is Skyla. I am back with the second part of the Top 10 Thursdays video. This time we are doing top 10 of my favourite Christopher Lee movies, because I felt that they deserved their own list. That's why I'm doing it. So let's jump into this list. I'm going to get through this as quick as I can. And I will just say there is one movie that's not in my list because another movie took over that. Thanks to my friend, good friend Jennifer. Jen, love you girl. She recommended me a movie, and as I started watching it, Christopher Lee was in it. And I loved how different his character was in this movie compared to his other movies. That's your clue. Find out where he is. You'll see on the list. So we're starting with number 10 from 1976, Whispering Death. Yeah. You'd be like, why she chose that movie? Because I did. Let's go on to number 9. Also from 1976, Killer Force. My number 8 is from 1974, Dark Places. So yeah, there is a theme, more horror or more slightly not too horror-ish, and there's a couple of hammer horrors in this as well. So number 7 is from my year of birth, 1983, an amazing year by the way. House of the Long Shadows. Great movie. I do like that one a lot. But also this one's I like a little bit more, which is number 6 from 1981. And I really do like this movie, and I've seen this quite a few times. An Eye for an Eye. Yeah, that's on my list. We're getting to closer to the one that Jen recommended me. Not quite there yet. Number 5 from 1965, it's She. Number 4 is from 1972, it's Deathline. Now we're getting to the one that Jen recommended me, because the one that narrowly missed out my top 10 Thursday list was Dracula. And it's because of this movie why Dracula is not in my top 10 list. I know you are all surprised. We are 1985 for my number 3. Jump straight in, it's Howling 2. Right, the evil lady is Sheba. And Christopher Lee's character plays the brother of Sheba. Yeah, Sheba, yeah. A weird name. Sheba, what? You know what I mean. She has like the blonde hair. Yeah, but Christopher Lee actually plays a good guy in this, so Howling 2. I know. Jen recommended me the movie, and the soundtrack isn't too bad. I like the soundtrack to Howling 2 as well. But higher than that, number 2 from 1976 is literally my favourite. Well, it's my second favourite hammer horror of all time. And Christopher Lee is excellent in this, and it's To a Devil a Daughter. I love this one. I've seen this countless many times, and I really need to do a review on this to let you know my thoughts, because I absolutely love this movie. But there is one movie on my list that surpasses everything else in this list. It's from 1973. So this movie is 51 years old. And it's my favourite Christopher Lee movie of all time, and it's probably in my top 10 of my favourite movies of all time. Can you guess what it is? Okay, I'll tell you what it is. It is, of course, the original, not the shitty remake with Nicolas Cage. The original with Christopher Lee and starring Edward Woodward. It is, of course, the original and best version of The Wicker Man. By far, that to me is my favourite Christopher Lee movie. Oh my word. You need to see it to believe it. And especially that scene where Edward Woodward is a virgin and he ends up going into the actual Wicker Man and they set it alight. That's a scene you have to see to believe. And for its time, it's still holding its premise 51 years later. Yeah. Did I say it? 51 years later, The Wicker Man still is an incredible, incredible movie. And I know some people hate it, but I personally love the freaking movie. I love The Wicker Man. So, let's get back into my list quickly. 10, Whisper in Death from 1976. 9, Killer Force from 1976. 8, Dark Places from 1974. 7, House of the Long Shadows from 1983. 6, An Eye for an Eye from 1981. 5, She from 1965. 4, Deathline from 1972. Number 3, thank you Jen, you're the best. It's Howland 2 from 1985. Number 2, To a Devil a Daughter from 1976. And number 1 is The Wicker Man from 1973. This is my list. I know my writing is abysmal. And yes, just so you know, there's my top 10 list for Barbara Hershey. So, before we go, I know I'm surprising you, like, yeah. So, if you want to do your top 10 lists, comment down below. I want to see your lists. So, next week, I've already picked the list. Like, I haven't wrote the list down yet, but I've already picked the topics. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? If you know, you know. Anyway, so let's go into it. Next week's top 10s is top 10 of my favourite, of your favourite Faye Dunaway movies. Yes, I'm getting classic here. Faye Dunaway, and there's a fair few Faye Dunaway movies that I really like, and you'll find out next week about that. So, with every female we do a male. So, and in between and whatever, blah blah blah. So, and next week's other half of the list will be top 10 of my favourite Michael Caine movies. So if you want to hear what my favourite Faye Dunaway movies and Michael Caine movies, stay tuned for next week. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on. You get a brand new video from me very, very soon. Stay gaudy, have unpleasant dreams, and I will see you all soon. Ciao, ciao, bye. Hope you've enjoyed the lists. I had fun doing them. Bye.